You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, like, comment, share this out. Welcome in YouTube, Spotify, Rumble. You guys know the drill if you're subscribed to the channel. Okay, so a lot of news is coming out involving this Victor Wembanyama story, the number one overall pick by the San Antonio Spurs, and Britney Spears, because she tried to walk up behind him last night to say, hey, how's it going, blah, 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 and she got backhanded slapped right in the face, right in the kisser. A lot of things have happened. Victor has held a little press conference. He's made a statement. We're going to look at that. We got her husband, Sam, issuing a lengthy statement. We got the fact that the Vegas police is investigating this to the fullest, and they are, and this has been made very clear, they are taking this very seriously, actually. So let's get to Victor first and what he had to say here, and then we'll get to some more specifics. Most of this is TMZ at this point. This video is not exclusive to TMZ, so guys, don't hit me with a copyright because this video is also available on Twitter and everywhere else now without a TMZ logo, nor does this have one on it. So let's do this.
Last night is I saw the news obviously this morning. I woke up to a couple of phone calls, and so yeah, there was something did happen a little bit when I was walking with some security of the team to some restaurant. We were in a hall. There was a lot of people, so people calling me obviously, and there was one person who was calling me, but we talked before with the security. Don't stop because it's gonna make a crowd. So I couldn't stop. So that person was calling me, sir, and that person grabbed me from behind. So I didn't see what happened because I was walking straight and we told don't stop. But that person grabbed me from behind, not on my shoulder. She grabbed me from behind, and so I just know that the security pushed her away. I don't know with how much force though, but security pushed her away, and I didn't stop to look, so I kept walking and enjoyed a nice dinner. That was fun with you guys.
Victor, just one follow-up. That one person who grabbed you from behind, you think was Britney Spears?
So actually, I didn't know for a couple hours, but when I came back to the hotel, I had forgotten about this event, but I didn't forget about this, but I thought it was no big deal, and the security of the Spurs told me it was Britney Spears. So I was like, no, you're joking, but. Yeah, it turns out it was Britney Spears. I know. But I didn't know because I didn't see her. I never saw her face. I just kept walking straight.
Okay, and you know, Wembanyama, I got to be honest. I'm inclined to believe the fact that they did not realize that was Britney Spears. That's credit Ken's 5 reporter Nate Ryan as the one that got that video out. But this is some pictures. This is Britney. There's Victor. There's Victor's security guard right there. This is the one that I guess did the back slapping, right? Or the, I guess you could say, backhanded slap. But I can tell you right now, Britney Spears' husband, Sam Asghari, is not, he's not letting this go. He's not. And this is the statement that came out right here. In regards to that, I am opposed to violence in any form, especially without justification in the defense of yourself or someone else who is unable to defend themselves. Self-defense can be unavoidable, but the defense of any woman, especially my wife, is not debatable. I consider my reaction subdued considering what occurred, and I hope the man in question learns a lesson and changes his disregard for women. Thank you for the support. The violent behavior of an out-of-control security guard should not cast a shadow on the accomplishment of a great young man on the rise, and he's talking about Victor. The blame should fall on the coward who did this, the people who hired him without proper vetting, and the systemic culture of disregard for women within sports and entertainment. I can't imagine a scenario where an unarmed female fan showing any kind of excitement or appreciation for a celebrity would cause her to be physically assaulted, much less being hit in the face for tapping someone on the shoulder. Now, Victor was saying that he more like grabbed her or something around the waist or something from behind, not a tap on the shoulder. So that's it's clear, guys. There's going to be a he said, she said scenario that's going to happen here. The changes needed will have to come from the top, and I will look forward to those changes. I just don't think this had much to do with her being a woman as much as a reaction. So I don't know that I love that sort of scenario. Now, this guy's a witness, and I can't play his video because it's TMZ. They did an interview with him, Harvey Levin did, and he was an eyewitness to all this. He was a Canadian who was outside the Catch restaurant Wednesday night, says he saw Britney approach Victor's entourage, clearly wanting to take a photo with him. This guy is Brian Gonzalez, something like that. Brian says he, quote, she infiltrated her way into his circle, leaned in, and in a British accent, and I can't figure this British accent thing out, because this guy says that Britney used a British accent. So I guess I'm confused here. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. She didn't touch Victor's back. And then that's when he says the head of Victor's security backhanded her right in the face. Now, I watched this interview, and Harvey Levin did pose the question, is it possible that Britney put her hand up in front of the backhand, and the guy's hand hit her hand, knocking the hand into her face? And the guy was like, no, Britney got hit directly in the face, backhanded directly in the face. There was no in-between block or like sub-blow that happened there. One law enforcement source told TMZ the security guy hit Britney's hand, and her hand then hit her face. But this witness is disputing that, okay? He says the security guard struck her. Brian says Britney's sunglasses flew off, but he doesn't recall if she fell. There was a lot of commotion. There's Britney, there's Victor, there's the security guard. As reported, the Metro PD is conducting a criminal investigation. They went to interview Britney this morning and were told the case will likely be sent to a DA. And there are some more comments on this. Let me see if I can find them right quick. That has to do with, right here I think is going to be them. This is how this is being handled. Contrary to information about the police investigation from a source high up in Metro PD, our source says this indeed is a criminal investigation and that they are taking the incident, quote, as serious as a heart attack. The source adds the case will, quote, likely be referred to DA, although that doesn't mean criminal charges will be filed. This guy's name is Damian Smith, the director of team security for the Spurs. And we put that in our original video over on the main channel when this news first broke out to begin with. So there's a lot of moving parts. Obviously, this is going to be ongoing. I've got to tell you, my general thought on this is I just don't believe anybody knew that was Britney Spears. I mean, honestly. I mean, Victor even said in his statement, he was told Britney Spears, and he was like, what? No way. Like, he knew who Britney Spears was. Now, there was the idea that Victor wouldn't know who she was because of his age, or maybe his security guard wouldn't recognize. I don't know. I don't know what, and the odd thing is, male or female here, and this is sort of my problem, if they don't know that this is Britney Spears, and you've got let's say a crazed fan. Now, fan is short for fanatic. I'm one of these people that believes, hey, these stars, these players, when they're in the arena or whatever, or if it's a heckler, look, you're just going to have to take your medicine. They're going to dog cuss you and all this other kind of thing. Getting physical is another issue. And if she ran in, they didn't know, and it was all reaction. And mind you, the security guard's job is to defend Victor, not protect her, but defend Victor. I don't know. Could he have maybe grabbed her, moved her aside, been like, oh my God, Victor, it's Britney Spears? Or would the security guard even have recognized her? I don't know. Now, for me, at my age, I'm 47. I remember when Britney Spears, for a 10, 12-year period, was the biggest female pop star on the planet, basically. All right? There was a time when, for her time, she was Madonna or Janet Jackson or whatever on that level. She sold that many records. She was massively popular. Okay? She was able to get in with that Backstreet Boy, NSYNC, that kind of fandom, and was huge. But we're also talking about a very young NBA player and a security guard. I mean, you know, I don't know. I haven't seen, personally speaking, I haven't seen Britney Spears. I'm sure her fans know she's involved in all kinds of stuff these days. But I'm just telling you, I haven't seen it, okay? I don't know. It's still Britney Spears, all right? So it's weird because it feels like there's not one right answer in this. If I thought there was, or if I thought there was a dog in the hunt or the fight, I would just be like, look, this person is in the wrong or this person is in the wrong. There's going to have to be, this is the strangest thing ever. I mean, you just don't expect Britney Spears to run up on somebody and get smacked. And maybe that's my answer to the question. Maybe he should have tried some kind of different evasive action. Maybe. I don't know, right? We would all be singing a different story if a female fan or a female period ran up on Victor with a ice pick in her hand and this guy backslapped said fan and saved Victor. We would all be singing a different tune, but Britney Spears was just wanting a photo. But how is the security guard supposed to know that at the time in the split second of the moment? There's so many questions that can be asked here, right? So tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 supporters. Man, I have a feeling this is ever evolving because you can tell her husband is pissed. And maybe that could have gotten a lot uglier between him and the security guard last night. And the thing we're not thinking about here is the San Antonio Spurs may have some real liability here. Yikes. Like monetary liability. I mean, it's not like Britney Spears probably needs the money. We're not talking about somebody just filing a civil lawsuit, but we're talking about an NBA team worth billions and somebody that may want some compensation for getting smacked in the kisser. Yeah. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.